Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us here today. My name is Ken Chubb. I'm the Economic Development Director here at the City of Avondale. Big day today as we celebrate the showroom opening of MAE Fine Food right here at 1250 North Fairway Drive, Suite 105. Come on in, check it out. Now, I am honored to be joined here by two powerhouses in our community. We have Rich Elwell over here, the managing pastry chef, owner, operator, the guru behind MAE Fine Food. And I have Ken Weiss, our wonderful mayor, over here on my left. In a few minutes, he's going to be coming over and taking over the show. But in the meantime, please check out your Avondale businesses, invest in Avondale, and here we go. Mayor Weiss.
Rich, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Good.
How are you, Ken?
I'm doing good, Ken. Thank you. So you've been here for how long? About 3 years?
We've been here about 3 years, yeah.
So tell us the background on MAE Fine Foods and kind of the significance of the name.
Sure. Well, MAE Fine Foods, MAE are my wife's initials, and Mindy loves chocolate. We were going to open up a little chocolate shop, and unfortunately, Mindy got sick. Mindy battled brain cancer for a long time and passed away in 2016. So in chatting with the kids, I said, what can we do to tribute Mom and keep her around forever? So MAE Fine Foods.
And then kind of give us an idea of who your first customers were.
Well, in the beginning, our idea was to do corporate gifts, right? And we worked really hard to do corporate gifts, and we weren't very successful at it. So we immediately pivoted and got into food service, and we were picked up by national food service distributors like Cisco and Chef's Warehouse, and Mindy Bonbons are now national.
So we talk about that. Obviously, the pandemic has had an effect on all businesses. So kind of tell us what we're seeing now, and we're seeing some incredible things behind us. Some of the items that you sell. Can you kind of go into a little bit more depth on what those are and kind of why this came to be?
Sure. I mean, when we did switch over to food service, we were selling, 50, 60,000 bonbons a month, and a similar amount of macaroons to food service. And when the pandemic hit, we went from 7 days a week to zero. We went down to zero, no production, no nothing, waiting and waiting and waiting. So, the pivotal word is pivot. Right. So we pivoted and we tried to get into CPG, into retail, into grocery stores.
Yeah.
And so right as we're going through this, trying to, figure out what are we going to do, we got contacted by an ingredients manufacturer who's experienced the same slowdown. So they make ingredients that we use, and we did a collaboration with their ingredients. Fabri is an Italian ingredients maker. They make Amarena cherries, really delicious stuff.
Okay.
So they committed to 1 million bonbons, just under 1 million bonbons plus.
When did that happen?
That happened just about 6 weeks ago.
That had to be pretty exciting.
That they saved us.
Wow.
Right? So it was wonderful to bring our team back, and not our whole team, but the majority of our team back, and did the R&D on the Fabri bonbons, and at the same time we're still pushing and pushing and pushing. That wasn't enough to sustain us.
Sure.
So we're pushing, and we're going to have some news announced shortly where a large Arizona supermarket chain is picking us up.
All out of this one location.
All out of this one location.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can you tell us kind of what's behind, because the camera's picking this all up and it looks pretty incredible.
Oh yeah. So these are the Mindy bonbons that I call them. I like to bring Mindy into everything. So a bonbon is in French, bon means good, and bonbon is good. And in France, the nickname for candy is bonbon. In the United States, a bonbon is a praline, chocolate encased ganache praline. So we've got about 30 different flavors of bonbons, and these are French macaroons, gluten-free French macaroons with the chocolate ganache in the middle. We've got about 25 different flavors of macaroons. And also, as we pivoted, we said, here we are, let's make a retail spot. So we're doing this as a test to see maybe we want to start doing a franchise or opening up kiosks throughout the country.
So we talked about the pandemic a little bit, but these types of things are something you would have never really thought about a year ago.
We were too busy keeping up with food service that we had no time to even think about doing something like this. But we were able during the pandemic to redo our e-commerce site, redevelop where we're going to go. So when food service does come back,
And it will.
and it will. When food service comes back, we will be a more diversified company.
So tell us about the store, tell us about the factory store and how people can they go online and order? What are going to be the hours of the store here? Kind of give people an idea.
Right, so we set up our store hours from 10 to 6, and you know, today's our first day, so we're trying to figure out when is it convenient for people to buy. We're gonna be flexible, but we are definitely here all day long. And,
So one of my favorite people just walked in. She's off camera, but it's Sue Winkler. So one of my
Okay.
friends, so she saw it online and she came down. So you're small.
You can order online and you can pick up here. If you order online and pick up here or purchase here, we have a factory store 20% discount. MAEFindFoods.com, or come right into the shop here and social distance, wear your mask, and come and buy some great stuff. We've also implemented some new items. We're doing cannolis, eclairs, cakes. This stuff right now is not available on our website, just in store, but we're developing these for mail order, national mail order shipment.
Are you guys doing anything special for the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas?
Yeah, we've got our holiday flavored bonbons are back. We've got pumpkin spice latte, we've got eggnog, we've got Italian chestnut, candy cane, amaretto, and winter mint. And then for the macaroons, we've got pumpkin spice latte, peppermint, and eggnog. We're also developing a Yule log. Back in the day, everybody loved a Yule log.
Mhm.
You can't buy Yule logs too much anymore,
Right.
so we're gonna make some Yule logs.
So if people don't know where you're at, you're off of, well, basically when the Fairway Drive interchange opens up, you're off of Fairway Drive and basically just west of Avondale Boulevard. So Van Buren and Fairway.
Yeah, when people ask, where are you? We're in between Dysart and Avondale, facing the highway. So yeah, get off Dysart, get off Avondale, come down Van Buren and head to the back of the industrial complex. We're not in a traditional retail location, we're in an industrial complex here. So this is our factory store. You can enjoy a discount here. And you'll be able to see our sign. We'll have a sign facing I-10. It's in the process of being built right now, and it should be up in a couple of weeks.
So have you petitioned the state to rename the Fairway Drive interchange the May Fine Foods interchange? Would that be good?
Well, I was speaking with the mayor, and the mayor said it's in the works.
Is that the mayor of Goodyear? Because I would be happy to do that. Ken, can we work on that a little bit? So you talked a little bit about kind of the struggles over the last few months. There's a lot of business owners who are going through the same thing you are, small business owners. What's your one nugget of wisdom? What's your one thing that you would say to them?
Well, I think I've got a couple of nuggets. I mean, first off, the city of Avondale, my goodness, what a great place to start a business, open a business, be a struggling person. The economic development team has just helped us over the past 3 years immensely. But you know, you've got to come here and you got to check it out and work with them to learn for yourself. You can't take my word for it. But I think the biggest thing is to get off of as an entrepreneur, as an owner, step off of your soapbox, listen to your team, pivot, and look for other opportunities.
Be flexible.
Be flexible. Business owners have that tunnel vision often that this is what I'm going to do and this is how we're going to be successful. Slow down, diversify, listen to your team, and look for different opportunities.
So when we talk about this, we talk about your company and what you do. We're talking about a world-class organization when we talk about quality and ingredients located in Avondale. Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean the ingredients that we use all natural ingredients, all top quality ingredients that some of the best executive pastry chefs use nationally. So we've got Couverture chocolate and the Fabry, as I mentioned before, the Fabry compounds, and we also use a wonderful brand called Hero. Hero Foods is also in some of our classic and holiday collection. We use the Hero Food compounds. Just really high-end ingredients that you can't buy in the store.
Okay. And I think that helps people. So if you don't know really where, I'm going to turn over to Ken Choppett here in a second. If you don't really know where they're at, again, it's off of Fairway Drive in Van Buren. It's a great complex. In here are a bunch of companies that you would never guess of. Last year, you were part of a team that was nominated for the Westmark Economic Development Driver Award.
Correct.
You've got down here, you've got May Fine Foods, you've got a coffee roaster, you've got a noodle manufacturer,
Yeah.
You've got a great brewery, you've got a
Meadery.
A meadery. Who would have
Yeah.
thought that? Maybe there's a thing where we can incorporate all of that.
Right,
over.
we get 8-bit in the meadery here, and we'll do some.
It sounds like a happy hour is in the works.
Right?
It does.
Yeah.
So, Rich, I'm going to turn it back over to Ken, but honestly, I can't tell you how proud I am of you being in Avondale and all the stuff that you guys have done for the city.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Avondale.
Appreciate it.
Much appreciated.
Ken?
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Rich. Let's go ahead and make this official. You
All
ready?
right, let's roll it. Let's go.
We'll do it on, we'll count down, ready?
All right.
You guys ready? In Avondale, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Well, thank you all again. Come down to 1250 North Fairway Drive here in Avondale, Suite 105. Come enjoy May Fine Foods. Look at all this. I mean, we're going to close the doors here for a second, right?
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Take care.
Thank you.